Hi everyone, we're going to continue our discussion about area today, and this is day 5 in your booklet. Today we're going to talk about two other kind of areas, two other kind of shapes. One is the triangle, the other is the circle. So in a triangle, what we have is this kind of shape, and the formula we use to find the area of a triangle is base multiplied by the height, but we have to divide that by 2. So this represents base, and the h here represents the height. Okay, so the other kind of shape we're going to see coming up on your quiz is a circle. Now, to find out the area of a circle, what you have to do is find out what the radius is. So the r here represents radius, and in order to find the area, all we have to do is take 3.14, which is, remember, is pi, multiply that by the radius, and multiply by the radius again. Okay, so let's see how this works. So if we want to find the area of the circle, in our first example here, we have to take the area, we have to find the area by multiply 3.14 by the radius, but the radius here is 8, so we just multiply by 8 and multiply by 8 again, and you're going to get 296 centimeter squared. Remember, the area is always squared. The next shape is a triangle, so we use a formula. So we do base times the height divided by 2, right? So the base is 15.3, the height is 12. We have to divide that by 2, and if you do that, you should get 91.8 centimeter squared. The next one is a circle again, so we use the formula pi multiplied by the radius multiplied by the radius, which is 3.14 multiplied by the radius here is 4, multiplied by 4 again, and you will get 50.24 meters squared. Okay, so those are just a couple of warm-up questions. Okay, let's keep going here. The area of this triangle, we do base multiplied by the height divided by 2. So the base here is going to be actually this entire length here. So you need to do 18 plus 14, which turns out to be 32. So the base is actually going to be 32 multiplied by the height, which is 29, divided by 2. You should get 464 centimeters squared. Okay, the next one is a circle, and this time we need to actually find what the radius is, because the 24.6 is actually the diameter. So they're saying that this entire length is 24.6. So in order to find the radius, what we have to do is take the number 24.6 and divide that by 2. If you do that, you should get 12.3, and that's the radius. And then we just use the formula again, so 3.14 multiplied by the radius multiplied by the radius, which is 3.14 multiplied by 12.3 multiplied by 12.3, because we just found that to be the radius, and we should get the answer 475.05 centimeters squared. The last one is another triangle, so we do base times height divided by 2. So base here is 6, the height is 7, divided by 2, you should get 21 meters squared. Okay. Now, this next one takes a step further. We want to find a perimeter and the area. So remember, the perimeter is just the distance around the outside of this triangle here. Okay. So all we have to do is just add them up. So 8.1 plus 14.5 plus 12. Right? Notice we didn't add the 7.3 because that's not part of the perimeter. It's not on the border. Okay? So we do that. We should get 34.6 meters. To find the area, okay, so the area is base multiplied by the height divided by 2. So that means we need to know the base, which is this guy here, and the height, which is this guy here. So we just do 14.5 multiplied by 7.3 divided by 2. You type all that into your calculator, you should get 52.9 meters squared. Okay. Okay, a few more. So they want us to find the area of a little bit more complicated shape now. So let's do this one together. So we have two things here. We have this rectangle here, we'll name that 1, and this half circle, name that 2. So we're going to find the area. We just have to take the first one, add it to the second one. The area of the first shape is a rectangle, so that's just length times width, so 16 times 12, plus the area of the second thing, which is a half of a circle. Now you have to think about a little bit about for this one, because we need to know what the radius there is. Well, the radius is basically half of 12, right? So the radius here will just be 6. So we use the formula 3.14 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6. But you have to be careful because we're only looking at half of a circle, so you have to actually divide that by 2 as well. So if you do that, you're going to get, right, 192 here, plus this whole thing here, which works out to be 56.52. Add them together, you're going to get 248.52, and it's in centimeters squared. Okay. The next one is the same idea. We break it down into two shapes. So this triangle and this rectangle. So the area is equal to 1 plus 2, right? The first one is a triangle, so we use base times height divided by 2. So it'll be 6.3 multiplied by 5.7 divided by 2, right? So that's the triangle plus the rectangle, which is the second shape, right? So now we have to think about actually how do we do that. We would do 4, which is the width here, right? And we actually have to be told that this is 8.5. Otherwise, we can't do the question. Sorry, we missed I missed the label there. So you need to note this. So it'll be 4 times 8.5. Okay. So this number here, I should have been given to you when we start the question. Okay. So it's my fault. But if you do that, you should get the final answer as 52 meters squared. So you may want to try that on your calculator to see if you can get that. Okay. 2 more questions to do. So the fourth question we're going to look at is a circular rug in front of your front hall. The rug will have a diameter of 4.1, and they want you to calculate the perimeter and the area of the rug. Now they tell us it's a circular rug. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just draw a circle. So here it is. So here's a circle. They tell me that the diameter is 4.1, so we know that there is going to be 4.1. Right, so from here to one end, this will be the radius. It will just be 4.1 divided by 2, which is going to be 2.05 meters. Right? So we need to find the radius first. Now, to find the perimeter, what we have to do, remember, the perimeter is the circumference of, so circumference is given by the formula pi times the diameter. Well, the diameter here is equal to, so 3.14. The diameter is going to be 4.1, right, because that was given to us in the question, and you're going to get 12.9 meters. To find the area, on the other hand, we use the formula 3.14 times r. So it'll be 3.14 times the radius, but we found the radius to be 2.05, so we'll just multiply that twice. And you will get the answer 13.19 meters squared. Okay? And the last question, this is find the area of a triangle with a base of 3.6 meters and a height of 5.9. So let's draw the triangle out here really quickly. Okay, so we know that the base here is 3.6 3.6 meters, and the height here is 5.9. Oh, so I know how to do this. We just take the area, we do 3.6 multiplied by 5.9, and divide all that by 2, because it's a triangle, and you're going to get 10.62 meters squared. So please review these questions before you go on to do your homework tonight. Yes, and have a good day.